Corruption. Corruption is a sort of dishonesty or criminal conduct committed by someone or something in a position of authority to obtain unlawful benefits or abuse power for personal gain, because corruption has always been a huge issue in the world, because particularly in politics it has sparked political feuds, undermine democracy and good administration by ignoring or even undermining legitimate process for one another, or just pocketing every time from their own citizens without their not knowing. People should be more educated in the world of politics to be aware of and help the growth of corruption in government. COVID-19 crisis is one of the problem now here in our country. A lot of people question how government will respond to it.
We are now in a pandemic crisis. Pandemic has a lot of needs because of the positive patients and the vaccine. But the problem is how can they provide for the needs of the people if they steal money for the development of the people? Moreover, if the money is corrupt, then more people are suffering from it because the consequences that they did are coming back to the people who need help in this kind of crisis. Just like the poverty, they are the ones who most needed help from the government. To resolve this kind of issue, people should educate about what candidates they are voting for. Because if not for the support, they will not be able to go to high positions in the government, to be strong, and to do what is right for the people. In this coming 2022, we should know what is the right candidate that we are voting to prove and help us to respond in this crisis. Not just implement the law and they not prove it to the people. They just testing and kill people because of the lack of needs and support from the government.
Finally, now that we are in the midst of pandemic, we must be transparent and accountable about this issue. Many individuals are concerned about the current state of affairs in our country. We are all aware that the government is under tremendous strain, yet we all want the best and brightest future for our country. We need a government that is not corrupt and does not take money from its citizens, a government that prioritizes the needs of its citizens, and a government that keeps this country free of strife. People in our country will be able to live freely and without a fear, knowing that the person they voted for is deserving and capable of helping our country to rise.